Hi friends, hope you are doing well. Today we are going to discuss an interesting degree as far as engineering is concerned, and this is the degree called engineering management, which is kind of a degree which requires you to know many things about engineering but then makes a jump into the management or business side of the equation. So many a time there are students out there, maybe they have done their bachelor's degree in something like mechanical engineering, and then they do not want to do the masters in exactly the same field. So what happens is that whatever you study in your fourth year in a typical curriculum like mechanical engineering, you may essentially end up studying many of the same courses again in a master of science or master of technology degree in mechanical. So these could be fluid mechanics, solid mechanics, heat transfer, and so on. Now if you go and do a master of science degree in this particular field, that is engineering management, then you can learn many new skills out there. So what this degree does is that it tries to blend the engineering skills and the management skills. So let's take a look at some of the things you can learn in this kind of degree. So essentially they're training you for leadership roles in project management, product development, and they teach you many aspects about law, business, cybersecurity, communication, and more in this particular degree. So what happens is that as you go up in the corporate ladder, you require more and more of the business skills. The technical skills are of course important at all stages, but many a time what happens is that you need to now figure out how to manage teams and how to run the parts of a corporation. Now, one of the advantages of the engineering management degree is that many online degrees are possible here because there are many universities giving such degrees, and also you can do this degree part-time, and it will typically take you 2 years to finish this degree in most cases. Now, there are some of the skills which you pick up during this degree, and these are related to planning, supervision, communication, scheduling, and the basic engineering skill. So, the planning skill means that you learn how to plan projects and how to essentially fulfill these plans. So, these not only require you to know about the different planning methods, but also a lot of the software packages which are involved related to planning. Now, to supervise teams and to look at the different aspects of safety and so on as far as projects are concerned, you need to know some aspects of management, such as those related to organization theory, human resources, and so on. Of course, communication skills are extremely important for all team situations. So, speaking, listening, writing are some of the skills which are going to be developed for you in this degree. Finally, you have to schedule projects properly. You have to make sure that they are finished within the proper cost and the proper time. So again, knowing things about finance, about the time value of money, and some of the basic business concepts is also going to be very important to you. Finally, as far as the engineering domain is concerned, now you will start thinking more at the level of systems. So what happens is that whenever you are thinking of any project at a larger scale, you are looking at a complete system out there, not the different parts of this system. So as far as engineering is concerned, there are a lot of aspects of systems engineering and system science which are going to become important here. Now, some of the jobs you can get with this degree are as follows. So essentially they can be plant manager, production manager, senior manager, technical consultant, structural designer, the manager for IT, engineering director, engineering manager, and so on. So essentially there are many jobs out there, typically in factories or large firms, where there is a need to manage groups of people who are essentially doing some kind of engineering management or engineering function. So essentially, if you are involved in any kind of systems problems, then this kind of degree is going to be useful to you. And these people also help to bridge the gap between engineering and management, which is there in most companies. So essentially, if you are interested in some kind of problem related to factories, related to actual projects out there, then this is a good degree for you. But if you are related to, or rather interested in something which is of a completely business nature, for example, how to run restaurants, how to run retail outlets out there, then that's more in the realm of the MBA. So again, if you're somebody who is only interested in business and do not want to study aspects of the classical engineering domain, then you should go for MBA. But if you want to blend the engineering and the business skills together, then engineering management may be useful for you. Now, there are many courses you study in this discipline, in this master's program. The courses differ depending on university to university. If you go to a place which is more engineering centric, they are going to teach you a lot about system sciences, about math, about numerical analysis, decision analysis, and so on. Certainly, simulation and statistics are going to be very important for you, but simultaneously, you need to take a lot of business courses also here, such as project management, product management, supply chain management, systems management, and so on, and even courses related to finance, organization theory, and sometimes aspects of psychology, and of course, economics. So, all these courses are going to be blended together to create this Master of Science as far as engineering management is concerned. So, I hope this video is useful for you and you can consider this particular degree if you are somebody who is interested in engineering but do not want to become a very deeply skilled technical person only. You want to actually blend business with engineering and so on.